Hogwarts Legacy. I did not see this level of unhingedness coming. Did you? This is a game that, again, pretty widely anticipated, pretty exciting. I think for a lot of people that grew up with Harry Potter and grew up loving the idea of actually immersing themselves in that world. Remember, there was actually at one time this LARP that you could pay a lot of money to go and LARP as one, as a student of Hogwarts. All this coverage, by the way, has made me kind of want to like pull out the movies again and see if they still hold up. But over the weekend, there's been this concerted effort to try and smear the game. Now, of course, journalists aren't covering it because, well, it's not review. It's only important review brigading when evil white cis gamers do it. When the trans community does it, it's activism, right? I mean, that's essentially what's going on here. And I think by the end of this video, I think I'm just going to pre-order Hogwarts Legacy. Like I'm getting sick of it. I feel like I'm just going to pre-order it and probably pay it on my sweet Meta PC. Might as well roll a sponsor. Check this out. Huge shout out to this video sponsor, Meta PCs. Look, you've been around, you know that I've been talking about Meta PCs for a very long time. In fact, it's the primary computer I use. But it's not just because they're a sponsor. It's for so many more reasons. They have fully customizable, configurable PCs and all the hardest to find parts in stock and ready to go. They also have ready to ship PCs ready for you today. Here's a couple reasons why I like Meta PCs. First and foremost, it's veteran ownership. Meta PCs is a veteran-owned business. One of Meta's owners has served both in Afghanistan and Iraq and received a Purple Heart for his service. Meta also employs military veterans in Meta's Operations Center and also provides systems to veterans going back to school to help them re-enter the workforce all across the United States. They offer financing. It has 100% US-based sales and support. And when you receive your PC, it's ready to go right out of the box. You don't have to get complicated and set things up. You just plug it all in and you're ready to rock. And on top of that, Meta PCs is offering you, my viewer, a huge discount when you use the link in the description or you use promo code TheQuartering. If you use my code at checkout, not only do you save money, but you support my content and a company that will not bow to cancel culture. So maybe you're not ready to pick up a new computer today, but when you are, remember to go to metapcs.com and use promo code TheQuartering to support me and to save money. And everybody wins. All right. Now, you can see I talked about the Hogwarts Legacy a good bit last week. And what's interesting is the pre-order data is going absolutely bananas. And why? Because a bunch of online big brains, you can see Brandon Morris tweets, trans activists are trying to review brigade campaign on Hogwarts Legacy team page, but are only managing to make it sound cooler. Like that's essentially exactly what they're trying to do. Like they're trying to, so they can't actually review the game yet because it's not out. So what they're trying to do is add a bunch of tags to it. You add tags to the game and they show up on your store page for the particular account. So you see, let's see, Felicity, don't care. Some of the tags for Hogwarts Legacy, despite the ones I added, the top tags for Hogwarts Legacy right now are villain, protagonist, and capitalism. Let's keep this going, y'all. Put in the bad tags. Okay. What? Of course, everyone like going in here dunking on him like, well, I went and bought, I bought the game. All this is doing, I read a story about Twitter bots. It says they usually have an anime character as their profile picture. This entire thread is all anime characters, so I'm going to assume you're all bots. If you aren't, then you sure do act like it. 400 likes. It's called being a VTuber. I mean, it's interesting, like how such a tiny community still wields a lot of power. But what we need to do is bring back laughing at them. Like when you want to like pretend to be offended, going after the tags in the game. Like, by the way, big whoop. For whatever reason, it's only going to show these are popular user defined tags, so it's failed. Whatever it was, like people trying to assign negative ones, it's not. All it is magic, fantasy, adventure, open world, and RPG. I'm really close. Oh, the more I cover this, the more I'm just like, I just gotta click the button. Just click the button. Premium Legacy. Is there a more expensive version? No. Okay. You see, go on Steam and spam tags on Hogwarts Legacy. This is gonna be so funny. Laughy cry emoji. I was told this game has a villain protagonist, capitalism, and NSFW as tags of content. I had to get a copy. So you see people like, it backfires here. They buy a copy. Besides the limited run games controversy, there's also the Hogwarts Legacy false tagging. One of them claims to have started to try to get cancel culture groups like Reddit's Gaming Circle Jerk and Reset Era to spam false tags on Hogwarts Legacy. So, villain protagonist, capitalism, adventure, and magic sounds awesome. Like, I don't get why, like, I don't understand, like, this is another hilarious self-own. And of course, Hogwarts Legacy pre-order data suggests huge debut for the game. Based on pre-sales data of Hogwarts Legacy on all platforms, the game is already expected to be one of the biggest games of 2023. Based on pre-order information from various platforms, Hogwarts Legacy has already been declared to be a big contender in 2023. Twitter and YouTube user Benji Sales, who talks about video game industry news, especially focused on data and sales, has reported the projection. While Hogwarts Legacy has received some criticism, its pull is still undeniable. It's not actually being criticized by gamers or by people who want to buy it, though. They're just weirdo trans activists, and there's like 200 of them, and each of them have 5 alt accounts. That's all it takes. You get 1,000 people in your mentions. It feels like 1,000 people in your mentions. That's all it takes. They got someone fired from limited run games. Hogwarts Legacy has been highly anticipated players, not just for fans of Harry Potter franchise, but for even by people who generally enjoy RPGs. The game has promised a very fun and in-depth experience of going to magical school and getting caught up in adventures. Recent data cements this interest even further. Looking at Steam, it's obvious for all to see how popular Hogwarts Legacy is among players. The game is currently second on its top sellers list, a jump from last week's 4th place, and sits at number 1 on the top wish-listed games 5 weeks before launch. Beyond that, Benji Sales has also reported that based on his information with regard to the console pre-orders, the interest is just about the same, which, if the game reviews well, would mean a huge wave of income for both the developer and publisher. Other commenters, this tweet says Hogwarts Legacy's number 1 most wishlisted game on Steam. Pre-orders are ranking in the top 4 selling games on Steam 5 weeks for launch. If the quality is good, gargantuan launch incoming. Easily one of the biggest games of 2023. I mean, could you imagine if this game is great? Like, if the game is great, how big the launch? I mean, I want this game to be great. I think most people do. Other commenters showed screenshots of the game sitting in the top 10 of the PlayStation Store sales, and many said they even switched from Steam to PS5 as their platform of choice because of the added exclusive content. Aw, I didn't know there's added exclusive content. Some reason that the game is doing so well already has Hogwarts Legacy is the kind of game that fans have been asking for ages, and they've been rejoicing at the potential of the game, and they can't wait to play it. Hogwarts Legacy promises to transport players into mysterious lands of Wizarding World. Many fans have joked for years that they're still waiting for their letter from Hogwarts. You know, I don't know. I'm still kind of against pre-orders, but, you know, all this hullabaloo, I think, yeah, should I do it? I think I probably will. My biggest concern is having time to play it, but as you saw last week, I took Saturday off, and that might be a great day to play some Hogwarts Legacy. So yeah, I think I'll pick it up. I've seen enough. I've seen enough of the whining that I'm going to throw my money behind a good cause, and that's just good old wizarding fun. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like on it, and we'll talk to you again real soon.